Hello YouTube. So today is more beta. It's also really late, so I'm hoping I can film and edit this in enough time to get it on the interwebs. But I got a letter from my friend yesterday. She's really amazing, and I'll link to her Tumblr below. But it kind of started getting me thinking about this I don't want to say stigma, because I think that puts the wrong connotation with it, but this association with the old and the new and the technologically improving, etc. Also, I should probably note, I'm not actually in my house right now. I'm cat sitting. Anyway, back to that whole old and new thing. As evidenced by my making videos and being generally on the internet, I enjoy the internet, and I think it's a really, really great thing. It's great for social networking. It allows for people to kind of surpass their locations. For example, the friend that I was talking about earlier is from Missouri, and I live in New York, so that's really cool. Additionally, the internet provides this kind of giant soup bowl for all of this stuff to go in, and it kind of blends together and mixes and creates this brand new awesome thing. And I'm not saying that there are no downsides to the internet, but I'm saying that personally, as long as you know that what you're doing is probably going to be public for a very long time, or rather as long as the internet lasts, I think that the internet is a wonderful thing and a wonderful tool for us to use. However, with the advancement and the higher integration of the internet into our daily lives, and not just the internet, but technology in general, we've kind of forgotten about these little treasures that we had from before things like the internet and email and texting and things like that. I get really excited when I get mail, and it makes me, I think it's really cool. It's very personalized, and it's very specifically for you. And getting email is so passé almost, I kind of don't register it as much. But when I get a handwritten letter, like I did yesterday, I think kind of highly of that person, because they took the time to write something out. I'm one of a few select people that prefer writing things out as opposed to typing things. So for the longest time, I actually had to break this habit. If I was writing something, whether it be like an English assignment or an essay, I would always want to handwrite the beginning parts first before typing it up, because I think that my thoughts are communicated better when I personally am crafting the letters. Even though I am so involved with the internet, I'm also kind of, I am also kind of a really old person in the sense that I really appreciate these other things like writing letters and calling people on the phone to talk to them. That's another thing, even though I text all the time, I also really prefer to talk to people on the phone, and I just think that hearing someone's voice is really, really cool. So I think that with the amelioration of the technology that we have, it's really easy to forget things like writing letters and making phone calls. But I also think that it's really important that we realize that that society changes, and and sometimes that comes at a cost. And I think that it's really nice if you just have a friend to write them a letter, regardless of where they live. But I also realize that as things progress, the postal system is in greater and greater danger of not existing. Now, I would be very, very sad to see it go, but at the same time, I do realize that, again, technology comes with a price, and a lot of things come with an expiration date on the package. I'm trying to make a video, Cat. No, don't knock over the camera. If you knock over the camera, I'll be sad. That was not very concise, and that was not very intelligible, and that was not very eloquent. But that is more or less my opinion on some technology, the internet, and replace the older things that we're losing as a result of technology. This has been my Day 6 Veda, and I will see you tomorrow.